Coffee by the center line, blue light fills the room. Scarves hang over the sofa, flags lean against the wall. The remote waits beside the sugar as the players take the field. Sunlight crosses the carpet. Kickoff in the living room, the whole room holds its breath. Coffee warm between my hands, low groove under every pass, and the day begins again. A neighbor cheers through the window, someone taps the table twice. I draw circles on the coaster as the ball moves left to right. No one checks the clock now. For 90 minutes, every corner feels closer than before. Kick off in the living room, coffee warm, the whole world near. The whole room holds its breath, then rises with the play. One cup left beside the score. The match begins to tighten, flags folded on a chair. A spoon taps once against the cup, then everyone goes still. The ball moves through midfield, blue shadows cross the floor. The table becomes a stadium, coffee keeps the score. Every quiet touch on screen brings us closer to the roar. No one blinks anymore. At halftime we refill the mugs, trade guesses by the wall. A scarf slips from the lampshade when the second half is called. The neighbor takes the chair by the door. One room, 100 heartbeats moving with the ball. The table becomes a stadium, coffee keeps the score. One last chance enters the box, then the whole room leaves the floor. The cup cools beside the replay. Coffee rings around the bracket, morning glowing through the blinds. The match is tied at 1 now, scarves folded by the screen. A quick pass splits the back line and the picture freezes clean. Someone reaches for the remote, no one touches their cup. The replay changes everything, one frame turns the room around. Coffee cooling on the table, eyes fixed firmly on the ground. Oh, the replay changes everything until the referee points down. group chat stops mid-sentence. A flag slips from the chair. We watch the same 3 seconds, like the answer might be there. Whatever call is coming, the groove keeps rolling on. The replay changes everything, then the match begins again. Coffee rings around the bracket, one more chance before the end. The remote rests beside the cup. Five minutes left on the screen. The score is level still. A folded bracket on the table shifts beside the sill. Someone stands behind the sofa, too nervous to sit. The sofa moves with every pass. The spoons stop in the cups. One clean turn along the wing, everybody rises up. The sofa moves with every pass, while the groove stays warm and low. A scarf becomes a lucky charm. The remote stays upside down. Coffee circles through the room. At a time is counting down. No one needs a stadium when every heartbeat fills the house. The sofa moves with every pass. 5 minutes left on the screen. One last cross into the box. Daylight flashes through the room. Coffee cooling by the bracket. Final whistle leaves the screen. Blue light across the room. Someone folds the lucky scarf. Someone clears the plates. The score stays small in the corner, while daylight reaches the wall. After the final whistle, the room keeps the match alive. Coffee warm, voices lower, highlights rolling one more time. After the final whistle, the quiet groove stays by our side. The bracket gains another mark. A coaster hides the ring. We trade the best pass of the day, then watch the winning goal again. The crowd is gone from the speakers, but the feeling stays nearby. After the final whistle, coffee warm, the room still bright. The room keeps the match alive. Long after the replay ends, one folded flag beside the cup. the storefront, colors turning inside. The washer doors are shining under white light, blue numbers counting softly down the road. My jacket rests across the orange seating, while every silver circle turns below. A paper cup is balanced on the counter, beside the coins I did not have to use. The modern screens have already read the payment. Now all that waits is time and something smooth. A red shirt rises through the cloudy window, then disappears beneath a line of blue. The bass inside my headphones finds the motion, and suddenly the whole room finds it too. No road to hurry down, no place I need to be. Just 24 small minutes, moving comfortably. The washers keep the time, coffee warm, the rain in lines. Round and around the room feels right, chrome and color underlight. The washers keep the time, every little screen aligned. Nothing here is standing still, even waiting has a groove. A single sock is resting near the basket. I place it with the others on the bench. The dryer near the corner starts revolving, its amber window glowing at the edge. The folding table holds a clean white sweater, still waiting for its shape to settle flat. I take another sip and change the playlist to something with a softer kind of snap. Outside, the cars move slowly through the weather. The headlights stretch and vanish on the glass. Inside, the clothes keep circling without effort, and every quiet minute seems to pass. The washers keep the time, coffee warm, the rain in lines. Round and round the room feels right, even waiting has a groove. Spin slow, cup near, rain bright, glass clear. Blue screen, warm light, one more turn, then everything is dry. Some hours ask for movement, some hours ask us just to stay, to watch a simple cycle turning and let the noise fall away. The clothes will finish when they finish, the storm will leave when it is through. For now the room is warm and shining, and the waiting has a groove. The washers keep the time, coffee warm, the rain in lines. Round and round the room feels right, chrome and color underlight. The washers keep the time, every little screen aligned. Nothing here is standing still, even waiting has a groove. The washers keep the time, one last circle, one last line. When the final number disappears, I will fold the day and take it home. 0 on the screen, coffee nearly through. Rain across the storefront, and the waiting had a groove. Cold rain on the window, warm cotton in my hands. Coffee on the high shelf, low groove through the room. The washer gives a quiet final signal. I open up the door and pull the colors free. A silver button catches underneath the lightning. A folded bus receipt falls close to me. I check the pockets of the faded trousers, find one old coin and half a grocery list. The touchscreen asks me how much time I'm choosing. I tap the middle number with my wrist. The dryer takes the towels and the sweaters. Their softer shapes begin to rise and fall. well, I set my cup beside the charging station and let the bass move gently through it all. Warm clothes, cold rain, blue reflections on the pane, coffee, steady rhythm low. Let the simple minutes flow. Warm clothes, cold rain, nothing here needs to be changed. Every ordinary thing feels better with a little swing. The folding table shines beneath the ceiling. A clean white shirt lies open like a page. I smooth the sleeves and match the corners slowly, while red taillights move softly through the gray. A pair of socks refuses to stay together. I find its match beneath the denim fold. The drier air keeps drifting through the doorway, while the coffee loses heat but keeps its hold. A quiet song changes near the final chorus. The drums fall back and leave the keyboard room. I stack the towels by the different colors and watch the smallest routine find its groove. Warm clothes, cold rain, every folded line is clean. Outside, cars are cutting through the weather. Inside, everything feels easy. Warm clothes, cold rain, coffee rings beside the screen. A quiet groove inside the room, turning waiting into something good. Match the socks, smooth the seam, stack the colors, keep it clean. Cup half full, street lights blur. One soft beat, no wasted words. There is comfort in the order of a shirt becoming square, of a pocket finally empty, of a sleeve placed with care. The rain can crowd the avenue, the cars can hurry through. I have warmth beneath the lightning and a rhythm pulling through. Warm clothes, cold rain, every folded line is clean. Outside, cars are cutting through the weather. Inside, everything feels easy. Warm clothes, cold rain, last sip waiting by the screen. A quiet groove inside the room, turning routine into something smooth. Warm clothes, cold rain, one last sweater, one last fold. I carry out a simple evening, dry, complete, and warm to hold. Cold rain on the window, clean stack in my hands, empty cup beside me, soft groove where I stand. The attendant turns the sign beside the entrance and wipes the silver counter near the wall. A row of empty circles waits in silence while morning gathers underneath them all. I place my travel cup beside the charger. My phone lights up then settles face down. A digital display rolls through the weather as umbrellas drip along the rubber ground. The first machine begins its measured turning. A second answers softly down the line. The playlist finds a low and easy rhythm, and all the little screens begin to shine. The city wakes in traffic. The street becomes a blur. Inside the lights come on in order, and every sound feels sure. The room wakes up in blue, coffee warm, the morning noon. Every circle finds its tune, while the rain keeps moving through. The room wakes up in blue, soft reflection, silver view. No rush written on the Blue light, raincoat, cup near, low note, door slide, screens glow, let the whole room wake up slow. A woman folds her umbrella near the doorway. A student takes the seat across from mine. Someone scans a code beside the dryers, then leans back as the minutes realign. The vending wall is filled with colored packets, small squares arranged in orange, white, and green. I choose the one with cedar on the label and watch it fall behind the polished screen. My coffee leaves a circle near the socket. The bass moves gently underneath the room. Outside, the cars keep cutting through the rainfall. Inside, each quiet task begins to bloom. The room wakes up in blue, coffee warm, the morning new. Every circle finds its tune, while the rain keeps moving through. The room wakes up in blue, soft reflection, silver view. No rush written on the wall, just the groove beneath it all. Umbrellas by the door, blue numbers on the wall. Steam above the coffee, soft rhythm through it all. A place can wake without a hurry, a day can start without a plan. Sometimes all it takes is warm light and a coffee in your hand. The rain can fill the whole avenue, the traffic can continue through, but here the morning finds its balance when the room wakes up in blue. The room wakes up in blue, coffee low, the cycle through. Every circle found its tune, while the rain kept moving through. The room wakes up in blue, silver doors and softened view. No rush written on the wall, just the groove beneath it all. The room wakes up in blue, and the morning settles true. Clothes still turning, coffee finished, everything in easy view. Doors still open, rain still passing through. Blue lights on the silver, the room awake in blue. Needle through the button, coffee by the thread. Rain beyond the window, soft groove overhead. I found the loose button in the pocket of the navy shirt I nearly threw away. Now it rests beside a paper coffee sleeve while the timer counts another quarter hour. The modern counter has a strip of warm light running underneath the polished edge. I open up the little travel sewing kit and choose a darker blue from every thread. Behind me, rows of circular reflections keep changing every time the colors turn. I guide the needle carefully through the fabric and let the quiet rhythm do the rest. One small thing repaired, one slow sip between. Rain making silver patterns on the glass beside the street. A little thread, a little groove, something simple coming back together. Coffee warm, the needle moves, while the cars go shining through the weather. A little thread, a little groove, no big plan and nothing left to prove. Just a loose end finding where it fits. A little thread, a little groove. The button button sits much straighter than before now. 4 blue stitches crossing through the center. I test the cuff and fold it toward the basket, then place the sewing kit beside the charger. A green number changes on the dryer screen, the final minutes narrowing to 3. I take the last warm drink from the paper cup and hear the bass move slightly underneath. Outside, a taxi pauses at the corner. Its amber signal flickers through the rain. Inside, the shirt is ready for another season, and the chorus circles gently back again. Pull the thread, tie it twice, smooth the cuff, check the line. Cup nearly done, cycle nearly through. One small repair, one easy groove. Not every day needs something major, not every hour needs a different view. Sometimes comfort is a button finally sitting where it should. The rain keeps moving past the storefront, the machines complete what they must do, and I'll leave one little thing much better with a little thread and groove. A little thread, a little groove, something simple coming back together. Coffee gone, the needle through, while the cars keep shining through the weather. A little thread, a little groove, one small task can change the afternoon. Just a loose end finding where it fits. A little thread, a little groove, a little thread, a little groove. The final number disappears from view. Clean clothes waiting by the silver doors, and one blue button holding true. Needle in the sewing kit, shirt folded and renewed. Rain beyond the window. A little thread, a little groove. I hang the coat inside the refresh cabinet, close the door and smooth the collar flat. The touch screen asks for fabric, time and finish. I choose the softer cycle from the list. A violet circle travels round the display. My coffee waits beside a woven bag. I build a short playlist for the next few minutes, one quiet groove beneath each title tag. The rain is pressing silver on the storefront. Cars leave ribbons underneath the signs. Inside, the jacket rises with the warm air, while every low chord settles into time. No water on the shoulders, no coat along the seams, just color moving round the screen and music moving underneath. Violet to amber, amber into green. The raincoat gets a second weather, warm air moving where the rain had been, bringing every folded line together. Violet to amber, amber into green. Coffee chrome and something smooth between. The storm can keep the avenue. I will wait here with the groove. The collar lifts and settles through the window. A hidden crease releases from the sleeve. I change the playlist order on my phone, then place the slower track before the beat. The status ring is shifted into amber. 12 small minutes glowing on the side. A taxi sends a red reflection through the room, then disappears behind the rainy night. I read the care instructions on the inside label. The letters nearly faded into thread. The jacket has survived 100 forecasts and still has many rainy streets ahead. Violet, amber, one more song. Coffee, warm cycle moving on. Raincoat, glass door, street lights in between. Violet to amber, amber into green. Weather leaves a mark on everything. A darker cuff, a softened line, but warmth can give the shape back when we give the process time. The street is always changing from silver into red. Here the colors move much slower around the coat instead. Violet to amber, amber into green. The raincoat gets a second weather. Warm air moving where the rain had been, bringing every folded line together. Violet to amber, amber into green. Coffee finish, jacket fresh and clean. The storm can keep the avenue. I found a little shelter in the groove. Violet to amber, amber into green. The final light appears upon the screen. I lift the coat out warm and dry and carry that slow rhythm through the night. Raincoat from the glass, green around the screen, empty cup beside me, amber into green. The skylight, clay beneath my hands, coffee by the color chart, one groove through the room. The wheel is stopped, but one last cup is waiting, its handle leaning slightly to the left. I turn it slowly underneath the table lamp and smooth the little mark my thumb has left. The glazed jars line the shelf in muted colors, deep moss, pale stone, and something close to blue. I choose the shade that looks like rainy windows, then stir it while the keyboard plays me through. My coffee sits inside an older piece, a crooked mug I made a year ago. The rim is rough, the shape is far from perfect, still somehow it is always the one I choose. The storm keeps tapping overhead, the kiln keeps breathing warm. I paint one quiet line around the cup and let the rhythm hold my arm. Warm clay, cold rain, coffee beside the colors, a slow groove moving through the room while the gray sky gathers. Warm clay, cold rain, every small turn leaves a trace. The kiln keeps the evening and the music keeps the pace. I wipe the glaze away from underneath it, then write the date in pencil on the tray. A row of finished bowls waits near the doorway, their shadows getting longer with the day. Outside, umbrellas cross the narrow courtyard, the wet bricks shine beneath the studio sign. Inside, the speaker finds a softer rhythm, and every rounded edge falls into line. I lift the cup and study how it catches the amber light reflected from the kiln. A simple thing is taking on a character before the heat has made the color real. Turn it once, paint it slow, leave the rim, let it glow. Coffee near, rain above, one more line around the cup. I do not know the final color, the fire always has a say. Blue can deepen into midnight, green can soften into gray. That is part of making something leaving room for it to change. Coffee, clay, and rainy weather, all held inside one quiet frame. Warm clay, cold rain, coffee beside the colors, a slow groove moving through the room while the dark sky gathers. Warm clay, cold rain, every small turn leaves a trace. The kiln keeps the evening, and the music keeps the pace. Warm clay, cold rain, the cup is ready for the flame. Tomorrow it may look completely different, but tonight I leave it with my name. Rain on the skylight, glaze drying on the tray. The kiln keeps the evening while the groove slowly fades. Rain above the glass, coffee by the soil. One slow song is turning while the leaves begin to shine. The front sign has been turned toward closed, but half the greenhouse lights are glowing still. A fern has grown beyond its painted flower pot, its roots are pressing hard against the rim. I spread an old newspaper on the workbench, set the empty clay pot near my cup. A mellow rhythm travels from the small speaker as I loosen every tangled root. The windows hold the city in soft water, street lamps bending underneath the rain. Inside the leaves keep catching amber color, and the whole room settles into place. The greenhouse holds the weather, let the rain stay on the roof. Coffee warm in both my hands while the groove keeps moving through. The greenhouse holds the weather, every leaf has room to breathe. Outside everything is rushing inside, nothing needs to leave. I add fresh soil around the quiet center, press it lightly with the edge of my palm. The fern stands taller in the wider flower pot, like it finally remembered how to open. A blue watering can waits beneath the counter, its handle marked with scratches from the years. I pour a narrow circle near the roots, then wipe the fallen soil from the chair. Beyond the glass a taxi stops and vanishes, its red reflection crosses every leaf. The playlist moves into a softer bass line and gives the rainy evening something deep, 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 deep. Fresh soil, white pot, coffee cooling, room still warm. Rain high, beat low, leaves opening row by row. Some things only need more space, not fixing, not a different name. A little room around the edges, a little time away from strain. The storm can cover every rooftop, the night can blur the avenue. Here beneath the greenhouse ceiling, the leaves and I are starting new. The greenhouse holds the weather, let the rain stay on the roof. Coffee nearly at the bottom, still the groove keeps moving through. The greenhouse holds the weather, every leaf has room to breathe. Outside everything is rushing inside, nothing needs to leave. The greenhouse fresh soil on my sleeve. The greenhouse holds the weather inside. Nothing needs to leave. Cut a narrow doorway from the cardboard, measure twice and move the ruler slow. A wooden wall is leaning near the lampshade, casting little shadows on the road below. The roof is painted somewhere between rust and brown. The chimney still is waiting for its place. I press a square of amber film behind the window, and suddenly the whole thing has a face. Outside, the passing cars become long colors, their headlights bending softly through the rain. Inside, a mellow rhythm holds the silence, while I fit another frame into the frame. A tiny light in every window, while the real street turns to gray. Coffee warm beside the blueprint, one careful piece at a time. Today, a tiny light in every window, a little shelter taking shape. The whole wet city moves around me, but this small room can stay in place. I had two chairs beside the paper fireplace, a folded rug no bigger than my hand. The smallest plant is made from twisted green wire, still it looks alive from where I stand. A drop of paint becomes a cup upon the counter, a silver thread becomes a curtain rail. I choose a slower track from the playlist and let the bass decide the next detail. The coffee leaves a circle on the cutting mat. The clock has moved much farther than I knew. Outside, another taxi crosses through the weather inside. The little house is nearly through. Cut the line, hold it still, place the door, check the sill. Warm lamp, rainy view, one small world coming through. The city builds in louder ways, with steel glass and crowded streets. I build mine from quiet corners and room between the beats. No one has to live inside it, no address needs to be assigned. Still, every tiny open doorway makes the evening feel more kind. A tiny light in every window, while the real street turns to gray. Coffee nearly at the bottom, one careful piece at a time. Today, a tiny light in every window. The roof is finally in place. The whole wet city moves around me, but this small room can hold its shape. A tiny light in every window, amber glowing through the rain. I turn the final song down lower and look at what my hands have made. Rain beyond the window, glue drying by the light. One small house upon the table, keeping warm into the night. Rainy walk, shop front, coffee near the light. One old clock in pieces, waiting through the night. The minute hand is resting by the tweezers. The hour hand is hidden in the tray. A brass wheel catches amber from the lamp, then throws a little circle on the page. I turn the crown and listen for resistance. The mechanism answers with a pause. A quiet groove moves underneath the workbench, giving every careful motion somewhere soft to fall. The coffee leaves a shadow near the loop, steam drifting through the narrow cone of light. Beyond the glass, the rainy street keeps changing. Inside, the smallest pieces hold me still. Let the small hands find their way. One slow turn, one quiet change. Coffee warm and rhythm low, while the rainy evening flows. Let the small hands find their way. No need to hurry, what takes time when the tiny wheels begin again. A quiet hour comes back to life. The balance spring is finer than a pencil line. It trembles when the table moves too fast. I lower it beneath the silver bridge and wait until the motion starts to last. A taxi sends a ribbon through the window, red crossing gold, then fading into gray. I barely lift my eyes above the work. The next low chord has carried me away. I fit the crystal gently in its circle, wipe one fingerprint from underneath. The numbers reappear behind the glass, like they were waiting quietly to breathe. Turn the crown, check the line, let the rhythm keep the time. Cup half full, rain outside, small wheels moving side by side. Some things return with sudden movement, some return almost unseen. A tiny pulse beneath the metal, a second hand becoming free. The rain can blur the world beyond me, the night can cover every sign. Here beneath the amber work lamp, something quiet learns its time. The small hands find their way. One slow turn, one quiet change. Coffee cooling, rhythm low, while the rainy evening flows. Let the small hands find their way. The final gear is back in line. Now the tiny wheels begin again. A quiet hour comes back to life. Let the small hands find their way. The second hand moves clean and bright. I close the case and leave it ticking softly underneath the night. Rain along the shop front, empty coffee by the light. One old clock together, keeping quiet time tonight. coffee by the glow. One blue letter waiting for the current to flow. The shop sign lies in sections on the workbench. Pink acrylic letters resting in a row. The final one went dark sometime last weekend. Now half the word is shining, half is cold. I follow every line across the tracing paper. Check the narrow eye beneath the frame. A mellow groove is moving through the speakers while I straighten out the corner of the name. Blue against the silver rain, amber on the wall. One quiet line begins to shine, then color fills it all. Make the last letter glow, let the rainy avenue know. Coffee warm the groove down low. One more line of color, then the whole sign shows. Make the last letter glow while the red reflections come and go. The street can fade behind the glass, but this small light is built to last. I test the dimmer twice beneath the counter. The blue turns softer, then becomes too bright. I bring it down until it meets the other letters, and every edge is balanced in the light. A bus moves slowly past the front display. Its windows briefly painted violet and green. I watch the colors travel through the workshop, then settle back upon the polished screen. The coffee has grown darker near the bottom. The playlist finds a warmer set of chords. I tighten one last corner of the casing and lift the finish sign above the floor. Blue line, pink frame, coffee ring, finish name. Cars pass, rain slow, turn it on, let it glow. A missing light can change a whole word, can make a welcome disappear. But one small line returned to color makes the meaning bright and clear. The city does not stop for weather, the road keeps moving far below. Here, beneath the workshop lamp, I make the last letter glow. Make the last letter glow, let the rainy avenue know. Coffee finish groove still low. One more line of color, then the whole sign shows. Make the last letter glow while the red reflections come and go. The street can fade behind the glass, but this small light is built to last. Make the last letter glow. Now every color finds its place. I switch the workshop lighting off and leave the blue across my face. Rain on the awning, empty coffee by the door. one blue letter shining, with the whole word once more. Lower on the counter, rain along the road, coffee near the mixing bowl, one slow rhythm turning low. The bakery is quiet before opening, only half the pendant lights are on. A row of empty baskets waits beneath them for everything that morning will become. I lift the cloth above the resting dough, its surface smooth and fuller than before. The scale reflects a little amber circle from the coffee cooling near the flour. Outside, a delivery van crosses through the rain, its red lights stretching briefly down the street. Inside, the playlist finds a softer pocket, and every measured motion finds the beat. The dough rises, the city slows, rain right silver on the road, coffee dark beside the flour, low groove carrying the hour. The dough rises, the city slows, nothing here has to be hurried. By the time the first light shows, the whole room will smell like morning. I press the air out gently with my fingers, then turn the edges inward one by one. Each loaf becomes a different little landscape before the final shaping has begun. A paper list is clipped beside the oven, 7 names with numbers down the side. I mark the rye, the sesame, the sourdough, then leave the last 2 spaces open wide. The windows blur the traffic into watercolor, a bus becomes a yellow moving line. The base stays low beneath the wooden counter, while every loaf begins to hold its shape. Fold once, turn slow, dust the board, let it grow. Cup near, rain deep, low beat, room to breathe. Some mornings start with doors wide open, some begin behind the scenes, with quiet hands and measured patience, making room for what will be. The storm can keep the sidewalks empty, the clocks can move without concern. The dough will rise when it is ready, and the coffee will stay warm. The dough rises, the city slows, rain right silver on the road, coffee dark beside the flour, low groove carrying the hour. The dough rises, the city slows, first warm color in the oven. By the time the front sign glows, the whole room will smell like morning. The dough rises, the city slows, every basket finds its place. I turn the playlist slightly lower and watch the daylight reach the glass. Flower on the counter, empty coffee by the door. The whole room smells like morning, and the rain keeps falling soft. Shutter will not close beyond a quarter. The silver lever stops before the end. I place the body underneath the desk lamp and turn the focus ring with both my hands. A velvet cloth is folded near the coffee. 3 tiny screws are resting in a tray. Outside, the headlights stretch across the window, then disappear into the rainy gray. I lift the top and find the tired spring, still holding more resistance than it should. The headphones play a rhythm made of spaces, and every careful movement lands where it could. The frame is dark for now, the mechanism holds too tight. I loosen one small piece and let the picture find its light. Let the picture find its light through the silver and the rain. Let the shutter breathe tonight. Let the little wheels begin again. Coffee cooling near the lens, low groove keeping every motion right. One clear click after the silence. Let the picture find its light. A strip of old negatives waits beside me. Small winners, birthdays, streets I do not know. I hold them toward the amber inspection lamp and watch their hidden outlines start to show. The aperture is smoother after cleaning. Each number turns without the former strain. A passing car sends crimson through the workshop and colors every photograph with rain. I fit the final screw beneath the cover, then wind the lever once and let it go. The shutter opens cleanly for a second, a quiet little answer in the glow. Wind once, hold still, set the speed, turn the wheel, cup near, street blurred, one clean click, no extra word. A photograph begins in darkness, before the color, before the view. A narrow opening finds the moment and lets exactly enough come through. The storm keeps moving past the storefront. The road keeps drawing lines of red. Here, one careful click is proof the quiet mechanism is not finished yet. Let the picture find its light through the silver and the rain. Let the shutter breathe tonight. Let the little wheels begin again. Coffee finish near the lens, low groove keeping every motion right. The shutter learns to move again and lets the picture find its light. Let the picture find its light. One clean frame before the night. I close the case and leave the camera ready for another life. Rain across the light box, empty cup beside the case. One old camera ready to give the world a frame.